We're going to start there today. So we're actually going to start on the feet. Whoops. Okay, so let's start on your right foot. And we're going to start right away with some frictioning. So this is where I'm not going to press too hard. So that's key here. I just want to have some pressure where I almost feel like the ball was a little bit stuck to my foot, just a little bit sticky. So I can't, and I'm going to just take that pressure or that connection of the ball, and I'm going to rapidly rub my foot. And we want to try to get every part of the foot. Okay, and so what happens, hopefully what you'll start to feel is a little bit of warmth, some heat maybe. And if there's a particular spot that feels just like a little sensitive, you could definitely take a little more extra time in that area, but we're not pressing hard. Okay, and then just breathe, see if you can relax the body. Spend some time here, opening up the fascia of the foot. The muscle. Make sure to get the heel, even though you don't have a lot of sensation there in this particular. Make sure to get up by the toes. Think about in between the bones. And then go a little quicker. So make your speed a little faster. It's going to take a little bit of coordination. Breathing. All right. And then let's just start to press. So hopefully the foot is warm. Hopefully you have some heat. And now I use my body weight and I press down. Bailey's coming to the studio, so you all know. He's the studio dog. Better behave yourself. If he's bad, then we'll have to keep him home. He's good. He's a good boy. So now we're going to press. And I like to think about here as if you're spreading the bones of the feet. And now we're getting a little deeper into the foot. So notice the difference between when we were rubbing to now it's a little, we can get into those kind of cranky areas. Woo! And you might, I have a bunch today. You might have a couple, you might have multiple spots. But let's just keep moving, pressing now. Think of relaxing your foot. So another thing I see sometimes is the feet stay stiff. See if you can let your foot just kind of drape over this ball as you go through the foot. A few more spots. Okay, guys. And then let's just place the ball towards the top, the ball of the foot. Nope, not you. Heel is on the bottom, is down. Wait. And then you're gonna roll that ball, the foot, kind of pinky toe down, big toe down, right? And let the ball kind of help you to get this little rotation in the ankle. Sit. Good boy. Wait. Going side to side. And then go ahead and just come off the ball and stand on both feet. And just feel that foot, feel that leg. Notice the connection from the foot to the hip now. If it often feels much more connected. Let's balance on that side. Now you're balancing on that foot. And if there's a little wobbliness, great, as long as we don't fall straight over. Let the body kind of figure out where am I just right on top of my foot? With all this new information the foot has now, right? And then you're just going to bend and straighten your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll do 6, 5, woo, and 6. And then let's have a straight leg. Your hip is going to slide out and then slides in. Slides out. You can always hold on if you need. So we offset the hip. We pull the hip back onto the foot. Well, I feel sometimes a little stretch here. That's great. If you feel that, great. If not, that's fine too. One more time. And then hug that hip on top of your foot and stay there. Lengthen through your spine. Hopefully this leg's tired. We're going to turn the head. Turn the head a little to the right. Back to center. A little to the left. Back to center. One more time each side, right? Center, left, center, down you go. Let's shake that leg. So we're switching sides. You're shaking the leg you were just standing on. Shake the foot. Can I get a floppy foot? Can I get a floppy thigh? Shaking the flesh off the bones. Woo! Oh, and then just stand for a moment. Feel the energy on that side of the body. Feel the difference. I have a backup ball just so you know. Be prepared. Okay, we're gonna go to the other side. Sit. So you're gonna start with that friction sit. Just rubbing the ball through the whole entire foot. No, ready, go get your ball. Remember, you're not pressing hard. We're going on that surface of the foot, and then we're creating some friction so that we can get blood flow. We have so many sensors in the bottoms of our feet that communicate to the body and the brain. One of the things that our feet help us to figure out is balance, is where we are in space. Helps us to prevent falling when our feet are really working well. Also helps our knees, helps our hips, helps our backs. So working on the feet, getting the sense, right now we're doing a sensory, so we're getting that first layer, getting the blood flow here, waking up the foot. Let's go a little quicker now. A little quicker. Getting a little speed, working on a little coordination. Stay breathing. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, feel all that heat, and then start to spread the bones. Pressing, letting the foot melt. So try not to have a stiff foot here. And I just realized I was holding some stiffness, so I'm like, okay, let's relax the foot. Let me let the foot, as much as I can I even maybe relax one, on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe just one little notch, one little scale down, right? Doesn't have to be all at once, but can we relax a little bit at a time? Make sure to get towards the heel as well. Get in that groove. Okay, now place the ball towards the top of the foot, not on the toes, but below the toes. And then you do that little rotation. Pinky toe out, big toe in, rolling through your foot. Or rolling the foot a little side to side. Feeling that motion in the ankle bone. It may not touch the floor, it's totally fine. All right, and then standing on that foot. Just feel the floor under you. Notice this might even feel quite different than the other side, right? And then staying on top of your foot, let's bend and straighten the knee 6 times. Trying to let that knee go forward over the toes. 3, 4, 5, one more, 6. And then we straighten that leg, take the hip out, pull it in. Take it out, pull it in, excuse me. Take it out, pull it in, 2 more. Offset the hip, bring it on top of the foot. And then bring it on top of the foot, stay here. Get nice and tall through your spine. Let's turn the head to the left and center. To your right, center, left, center, right, center. One more each side. Turn, turn, and then rest. Let's shake that leg out, shake the foot, shake the knee, shake the thigh, really get that vibration. Good, and then bring your feet back under you. Let's grab a pen or pencil. We're gonna do one visual exercise today. We're gonna do what's called a pencil push-up. It's working on convergence, so the eyes moving in and the eyes moving out. Very, very important for our visual, for reading, for driving, particularly. So we're going to bring this pen straight in front of us. So we want to line it up. Let's line it up to kind of, here's your tip. That's one place we could line it up. We're going to line it up to more the bridge of your nose. Okay, so bridge of the nose. Look at your pen or pencil. Have a nice long spine. Make sure we are on top of our feet and not leaning back. Okay, now from here, you're going to bring the pen towards you. Now, if it goes double or blurry, then you stop. Bring it all the way in, or if it goes blurry or double, you can pause, try to refocus, and then go back out. We're going to try a few more. Take your time. Make sure you're breathing, following the pen in. Eyes stay on the pen. Feel them glide inward, hopefully, and then they go out. Breathing. We're going to do two more. One more. Good. Rest. Well, that was somewhat interesting. Okay, we're going to go back to our feet. So we come back to bringing your feet under you. And actually, let's not too narrow, about hip width distance, okay? So inside that line of the hip, you're going to bend your knees, and I want your knees to track forward, spine stays tall. So Achilles tightness might inhibit this bend, and that's okay, whatever that is. And then you're going to straighten your knees. You're going to roll up, picking your heels up. Pull the heels to the calves. We're going to roll down through the feet and then bend the knees. Body's tall. We push with the feet to straighten the legs, and we roll up through the feet. Pull the heels to your calves. Rolling down, bending. Straighten, up. Lower, slide down. Press the floor away. Find your heels pull to the calves. Roll through the feet to lower. Bend the knees. Two more. Press to rise. Pull yourself down to lower. Bend. Straighten. Last one. Press. Lower. Bend. Straighten. Place your feet a tad wider. You're going to bend the knees. They go in, they straighten, they go around. We're going to do little circles. 2, 3, 4, 5. Go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step your right foot forward. I'm going to go the diagonal. Right knee bends. Scoop the tail under, release the tail. Back leg is straight, scoop the tail under, release. Scoop the tail under, release. One more time. Scoop the tail under. I could soften the back knee if I really can't move that pelvis under. I could bend the back knee a little bit, right? Because I want to get that pelvis under. Take that left arm up to the sky. I want you to lift your shoulder from underneath. Lift it up. And let's side bend away. Keep the pelvic scoop. Feel the stretch of the front of the side of the waistline, front of the hip. Take a breath. Come on back. Lower down. Change sides. Other foot goes back. Front knee bends. Your distance depends on you. I might have to make it a little shorter so I can keep that heel down. Maybe I bend the knee a little bit. Okay, make adjustments. And then we're going to draw that tail under, back glute engages, and then I release. Scoop the tail under. You have a tall spine, release. When I scoop under, I want to feel a little bit of this front of my hip stretch, release. Scoop under, release. This time scoop under, stay here, take that arm up, lift the armpit, and side bend. Let's take a breath here. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. All the way back up. Good. Let's go wide through your wide-ish, maybe shoulder width distance, a little wider. You're going to shift over to let's go to your right. And then I roll my inner ankle in and I come back. Over and back. 2. Picking up that side of my foot. 4, 5. Let's go the other way. 2, picking up side of your foot. 4, 5. Staying here, externally rotate, bend, and straighten. Knees go out, and they straighten. They go out over the pinky, over that second toe. They come back. Out. When I go out, I kind of feel the back of my thighs, back of my glutes working to help pull the knees gently open, right? Let's do this with our arms. So we're pulling open. Any amount that you feel muscular work, not strain in your joints. 1 more. Good. Stay here, parallel the legs. Arms like so. Soften the knees. Round, cat-cow standing. Inhale, open. Draw your shoulder blades in and down the back. Release the tail. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. 1 more. This time stay here. Then lengthen tail. Reach up to the sky. Stretch up, 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 up. You're going to pull your right arm down. Reach over with the left. Come back up. Pull one elbow down. Reach over. Come back up. Pull and stretch. Up, whoops. Pull and stretch. Breathe. Reach up and down at the same time. Last one, each way. All the way up here, we're going to pull down, go into our arch again. So now I'm pulling down. I let my tail go, I lift my chest. Then I exhale round. Inhale, reach up. Pull down and round. From round, we reach up, release the tail. We pull down, we push. 1 more, you guys. Inhale, reach. Pull down the back. Exhale, round front. Stay in this shape. Stay round. Could I scoop my tail a little more? Could I push my ribs back a little more? Take this shape and let's take it to the floor. All the way down. Relax your head. Relax the shoulders. Soften the knees. Inhale. Exhale, push the heels down, roll up. We're going to go to our roll down. So bring your feet a little closer. We'll do 3. Stacking the bones. We're on top of our feet. Let's externally rotate the arms a little. Just press the arms back. Just to feel the back of your triceps. Reach down a little bit and just look up with the head, with the face. Okay, so this is our top position. And then we're going to draw the chin to the chest, release your arms, and we're going to let our hands slide straight down the legs. And we're going to roll down through the spine. Slide, bend the knees a little bit so we can just focus on the spine. Hanging forward. Take an inhale here. Push your heels down. Roll up. Tailbone is scooping under in order to roll you up. At the top, the pelvis is forward, the arms reach back, my chest lifts, and I look up. Inhaling, exhaling, go chin to chest. Rolling down, sliding your hands down your legs. All the way down. Soften the knees so we can let the spine really hang. And then inhale here, push your heels down, and let the pelvis roll you up. Our last one, front of the hips come forward. We reach the arms back, find your triceps, lift the chest, lift the eyes, and then roll it down, exhale. Curling through the spine. Hanging at the bottom. Looking between the legs, make sure your head is dropped here. Inhale. Press your heels down, scoop the tail, and roll up. Good. Shoulders, circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands on the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4. Arms drop, shoulders forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands on the shoulders, shoulders forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax the arms, shake them out. Give me a little bounce. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Let's grab your bands, your orange band. I'm gonna hold on to it. Wider than your legs. You're gonna pull out, but have it to where you have some resistance. So I'm gonna pull out actively, pulling apart the band. And if it was a scale of 1 to 10, I'm just pulling out to like a 5. So it's not a ton of resistance, but a little bit. My knuckles are long. I'm gonna inhale, and I'm gonna lift my arms up. I'm gonna keep my core intact as I reach my shoulders forward and up. Any amount where I can keep my core, my ribs from flaring forward for right now. Then I just come right back. So we reach down and up, inhaling. Let that shoulder blade go under and up. The bottom part of that shoulder blade. And again, we press out, your shoulder blade goes under the armpit and lifts. Down and to go up. Last one. Down to go up. Awesome. Okay. You're gonna do something. We're gonna do a lumbar circle a little different. You're gonna stand into this band. Let's stand in there. I'm just gonna let's stand in there with your right foot. Then you're gonna take the band. You're gonna go over the body, across your opposite shoulder. Okay. So the band crosses in the back and crosses in the front. So it's a cross. Let's see. You all got that's not. I think you have that. Oh, that's okay. So do you want to tie a circle at your band? Or is that like tie it together at the end, maybe? Or you don't have to use the band either. And you don't have to, because it might be more complicated. Maybe don't use it. If you haven't used it, if not, no worry. You'll still get the result. So you're going to stand wide here, okay? I'm going to bend. You're going to bend the right leg. You're going to lengthen your tail under. You're going to hold on to one strap in the front and one strap in the back. Okay, so holding on. One leg is straight, one leg is long. Tailbone is long. I'm going to side bend towards my bent leg. I'm going to round forward from my spine. I'm going to come up that other side. And then I come all the way up. Let's do that again. Side bend towards the bent leg. Curl forward. Come around that other side. And up you go. Okay, stay with this leg orientation, but let's do 2 circles the other direction. So now I go away from my bent leg. I curl forward. Come up that other side. And I come all the way up. Get nice and tall, lots of space. I go side bend, round forward, bring it up, all the way up. Good. Okay, take your time coming out of that bend. Go to the other side. And we're just starting with a light resistance. You can increase this resistance. You're adding a little load to our lumbar circles and a different stance, okay, so add more variability to our movement. So you're going to draw that tail under, holding on to the band because it slides. And then let's side bend, get nice and tall. Make sure your tail's under, side bend towards the bent leg, curl around the front, come up the other side, and then lengthen to come to center. One more this direction. Use your breath. Other way, up and over, around and forward, up the side, all the way up. Last one, get tall as you get long, curl through the middle, up and over the other side, all the way up. Good, come on out of there, out of the strap. Beautiful, you can take that to the side, you put it back. Grab your blocks for me. I want to review our lunge position on the block. It's really good for our knees and our hips. And then we're going to do some some opening of the hips and some hip work on the floor. So place your right foot on the block. Now remember that the depth of this exercise is just dependent on how it feels right in your body. What's important is that we practice getting the knee to go forward. Okay, so it doesn't have to be super deep at first, but we want to practice with getting that knee going forward and sitting into our hip. So you might want to be next, hold on to something. It is balancing. I have one leg back, my left leg back, my right leg forward. All right. Now I want to think that my right knee goes forward as I come down, and then I come back up. Okay, so we're going to just do that again. Have your right knee go forward over about the second toe. And then I come back. Forward, sit into your hip. That looks pretty good. Oh, careful. Hold on to something, maybe. You can hold on. It's still very effective. And yep, let's do a few more. There you go, Sandra. That looks nice. There you go. Only to where we want to feel muscle working. Okay? So maybe it's here, I feel really steady. Maybe I can go a little deeper, only if you feel in control and good. One more. Rest. Hopefully it'll work. Okay, let's go to the other side. Of course, on your own, you love this exercise. You could do some sets. You could say, I'm going to do 5 sets of 3. Get really strong. We're going through the motion. We're getting some strength here. But to build more, you're going to add a little more, maybe. We're going to add more through different motions, but on your own, this is a really good one for the knee and hip, okay? So, again, you might need to hold on to something. Each side's different. Feel the left leg now. Let your left knee go forward. And then back up. Now, I'm going to adjust my stance. I want to feel the leg work. Knee goes forward, sit into your hip. You might even feel a stretch in that back leg. That's okay. Focus on the front leg. See if you can put your focus completely on your front leg. You're breathing. Let's do 3 more. Yeah, that's good. Holding on. One side might need that. Feel the knee drive over that second toe. It doesn't have to be super low. We want a little bit of that. Let's do 1 more. Awesome. Okay. Woo! Rest. We're gonna go down to the ground. So let's have those ankle weights. Keep your block nearby and have the ankle weights. We're actually gonna hold the ankle weights and then hopefully, okay, here's the deal. If kneeling doesn't feel good, you do the standing, or you can do it kneeling. We're gonna be in this high kneeling. You can also put a blanket under the knees. I want your shins to be pressing more than just resting on my kneecaps. I want to feel like the shins, tailbone is lengthened. We're just going to do a little arm work here, different kneeling positions. So we're going to start with this first kneeling position. Holding the weights in my hands, my wrists are long. I'm just going to open out, reach out, bring it in, bring it in. Yep. Here we go. It doesn't have to go all the way out. I want to feel the rotation of the upper arm bone. And then I go on that line. Wherever that line is, out from my fingertips. 1 more here. Awesome. Let's parallel the arms so they're like this. Step your right leg forward. Scoop the tail. Slide forward a little bit so you're in a little bit of a forward lunge. Well, actually, forget that. You're going to go all the way forward. We're going to go forward. We're going to touch. We're going to come back and pull the shoulders. So I just go forward. I touch. Come back. I pull the shoulder blades together. Down. It's not a lot of weight, right? But we're shifting into that hip. That leg might start to work, and I may or may not touch the floor. But then I row, and I really want to feel the middle of my back, that middle scapula area. I want to hug that area together. So think elbows hug. Elbows hug. Couple more. Elbows. Last one. Stay here for a moment. Scoop tail, get really long through your spine. Little opening of this hip. We can let the arms slide. There's just hang down. Slide forward a little so you get that stretch in the front of your hip. And then switch sides. Other leg comes forward. This time we'll do something a little slightly different. So same position, we're going to slide forward, keeping the spine long. When we come back, we're going to row and press. Touch, pull, press. Where are we pulling from? I'd like for you to still pull from the middle of the back, low in the back. Elbows, press. It's not a lot of weight, so we get to play a little bit with speed. We get to play with different positions. That's it. Couple more. One more. Okay, stay here. Scoop the tail under, get taller through your spine. You want to get a stretch in the front of your quad and hip. If this is enough, stay there, or you can slide a little forward. Keep the pelvis scooped under. Take a breath. And then release. Come on out of that. Okay, grab your block. We're going to sit onto our block. Sit up on that block. You can also sit on a blanket. Let's start in a V position here. So we're going to be in a V position. We'll go to the floor in a minute. We're just going to start on the block. Okay, just going to adjust so you find that you're in the middle here on the sits bones, flexing the feet, finding your distance, your V, that feels good. And then just start to just rock from side to side on the block and on your pelvis, on your sits bones. So rock from the pelvis. I know sometimes it looks like my body's following, but I want to feel the weight here. Okay. All right, then come center. We're going to turn. Let's turn to the right. Let's keep the feet flexed. I want you to think about that crease where your leg meets your pelvis. When I lean forward, I want to increase that crease. And then I come back. Increase the crease of that hip to get that upper hamstring. Couple more. All I'm doing is I'm thinking of folding a little bit more where my hip and leg, my leg meets the pelvis. Okay, one more time. See. Good. Come back to center. We're going to turn the other way, find that crease, and we're going to hinge at that crease. Like this side's quite different for me. Move my leg in a little bit. I want to try to play with the position so it feels like I could crease there a little bit. Good. So you can definitely adjust and play with the position so that it feels as if I could have that nice crease. And that means I might need to change my leg position slightly. Right? Good. One more. All right. Let's come off the block. Woo! The floor felt way down there. Okay. Now you have your hands behind you. You're going to push the ground away a little bit. So I'm lifting and I want to shift forward a little bit to the front of my pubic bone. And that might be, so then you're just going to shift, you're using your hands to help push yourself so you come to the front of your pubic bone. And then we're just going to hang out here. Take a few breaths. Spine is long right now. Take one more breath. Good. And then come back. Let's make a little butterfly shape. Hands, let's rock a little side to side. So now I'm rocking over to one side and then the other on the pelvis again. So I feel the pelvis. I feel my weight shift. I'm over on one side. Woo! I'm over on the other side. You can make it small. You can make it big. Sometimes we make this into a roll, but we're going to just do side to side today. Now, we're going to come forward on the front of the pelvis again. So I'm using my arms to help pull my pelvis forward, and then the rest of my body follows. Then I'm going to release. Tailbone scoops under. I'm going to pull my spine away from my arm. I come forward, pull my spine towards my arms, and then I go away from my arms. Coming towards pelvis, through the belly, through the chest, and then I move back away. Couple more. Come towards, from the pelvis first, up through the chest, and then away. One more time. Come towards, and then away. And now you're away. So feel this kind of round shape of your spine. Can we take this round shape forward? I can make my legs come forward a little more. I could slide my legs through my arms through my legs if I wanted, or keep them on top. And I'm just going to round forward. Let the head drop. The back is round here, and I'm rounding forward. Take a few breaths in this shape. And then rolling up. Ooh, let's go to side line. So you're gonna lay, you could add on your ankle weights if you'd like here. We're gonna go back to we've been doing some hip cars, and we're gonna do them again today. We're gonna work on a little bit of slow and then a little bit of a quicker pace. Ankle weights are optional. Okay, so you're gonna lay on your, let's lay on the left side. Head and tail in alignment, shoulders are stacked, and waistline is lifted, okay? And we wanna make sure here, let's go right away to the pelvis. I want you everyone to tuck their pelvis under and stick your pelvis way back, okay? And then find neutral. So find where I'm not overly tucked, not arched. I'm in it like I'm sitting in a little seat. My spine is nice and in neutral, meaning there's a natural curve, and I feel supported by my core here, okay? We're gonna keep the core still as you pull the leg towards you, as you lift the leg up, and then as you turn the knee and press the leg behind you and down. You're gonna keep stable through here. Bring it forward, bring it up, take it around. Bring it forward, up, and around. 2 more this direction. One more. Hey, you guys, we're gonna reverse. Go back, up, around. Back, up, around. Couple more. From your thigh bone. The best of the body staying still. One more. Good. Down you go. Take the leg long, and we're going to just do a little swing forward and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep at the level of the hip. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the leg forward any amount, lower it down. Your bottom arm comes out from under you, head falls. We're going to reach that top arm long, and then we're going to open the chest, open the body, big stretch. Any amount. My arm might not go to the floor, that's okay. Take 2 breaths here. And then come on back. Good, and then let's switch sides. Okay, so your side line with the shoulders stacked, the waistline's lifted. You have that new, so tuck the pelvis under so you can feel that. Stick the pelvis way back, and then find that place in between. Core is active. We're gonna pull the leg in, lift the leg up. Turning the leg around and down, and then bringing it back in. Keep going this direction, finding the motion happening in your thigh. The rest of the body is still. There you go. Breathing. So one more this direction. And then you're going to reverse. You're going to go back, up, around. It might be small, that's okay. Let's do this, a couple more. Keep your core engaged as you circle around and bring it in. Last one. Good. Lengthen that leg long and swing. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing 10. Breathing. 8, 9, 10. Woo! Bring it forward, lower it down. Bottom arm comes out from under you. Head is dropped. Let's reach forward with the top arm. And then open, roll towards the floor. Take a breath here. And then bring it back. Let's come on up to a seat for a moment. We're going to take these guys off. We're going to open up, do a little hip stretch. So we're going to grab the block today for this. You're going to lay on your backs. Lift your pelvis up, place the pelvis on the block. Make sure it feels really nice and supported. Your upper back is heavy, back of the shoulders. You're going to cross the left leg. I'm sorry, your right leg over your left. Okay, and then there tends to be a tipping, so see where if you can find center, and then bring this leg, this shape towards you. Now, you're in this shape, and we're just going to think of this right knee coming in a little bit and out. So we're going to play a little bit with the right leg. It just comes towards us and away from us. We want to feel that gentle motion down in the hip. Be gentle, be easy. One more time. And then just we'll see if the legs want to come any further towards you. Maybe shift a little to the left. Take a breath. And then lower that shape down, uncross the legs, cross the other leg. Take this shape and bring it towards you. Just feel where you are now. Make sure you're somewhere in the middle. And then the left knee, it's to go out and in a little bit. Don't try to over force that. Let it be, it might be really small. Feel it down in your hip. Then leave the leg slightly out. Pull the legs towards you. Any amount when you're getting a deeper stretch, you could shift a little to the right if you want a little more, but keep it, make sure you can breathe there. Let's take a few breaths. And then lengthen both legs up to the ceiling. Let the pelvis be heavy. Reach through the heels a little bit. If you need to bend the knees, that's fine. Just take a few breaths here into your bellies. Bend the knees. Right leg down, left leg down, feet a little bit wide. Use your glutes, lift off the block. Lock to the side. Let's just stay in our bridge for a moment. Feeling that there's weight on the feet, there's weight at the upper shoulder, easy in the neck, and the front of the pelvis is nice and open. Let's take those arms back overhead. And then let's slowly roll down, and I mean slow. So we're going to really take our time, starting from the chest. Rolling through those ribs. Trying to roll through every part of our spine, especially that low back. And hug the knees to the chest. Feel the low back imprint onto the floor and just rock a little side to side. Massaging the back on the floor. Then roll all the way to either side and then just come on up and take your time. Let's come to standing. Okay, hands either on the sides of the ribs or around the front, whatever feels comfortable, but I want you to have your hands or holding the ribs in a way that you can feel, you want to feel what's happening here. We want to work on this 360 breath we've been working on. We're going to continue with this breath today. Okay, so either here, if that's not comfortable, you go here. All right. Okay, so nice tall spine. When we breathe, it's all nasal breath. We want to fill up this 360 cavity of our diaphragm area. When we inhale, we look up. When we exhale, we look down. All right, we're going to do about 8 of these. Okay, so inhale through the nose, eyes up. Exhale out the nose, eyes down. Head stays aligned. Inhale, eyes up. Into your hands. Exhale, eyes down. You're going to keep going. We have a few more here, 6 more. The eyes get tired, you can close your eyes and still keep with the breath. Two more. One more. Let the arms go. Close your eyes. Just feel your body. Feel your feet. Take a little sway forward and a little sway back. Just really small, one piece. Feel the body sway a little forward and back. Then feel the body sway a little side to side. So from one foot to the other. Then find center. And thank you so much.